Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hello, this is Dylan. I hope everyone is having a magical day. And today I'm going to be doing my review and discussion of the new limited edition doll from the Disney store. Yes, we are celebrating the 65th anniversary of Sleeping Beauty, and we're looking at the Aurora limited edition doll here. So this is about the third or fourth Aurora limited edition doll that the Disney store has done. I'm so excited to have this. Aurora is one of my favorite characters, and I love Sleeping Beauty as a film. Just beautiful, beautiful, classic. So yes, I'm going to be doing my review of this today, and make sure you stay tuned as I discuss all of these things in detail and, my reaction to those. The packaging, the doll, the designs on everything. So let's get started. If this is your first time here, of course, make sure you support my channel and help me spread Disney magic by subscribing and liking this video. Thank you so much. So the first detail I want to look at is just how gorgeous the box is. I mean, Disney store dolls usually have beautiful packaging that, of course, go back to the doll or the character that they are representing. So, of course, with Aurora, I love how they have given us the pink and blue. So, starting up at the top, there is just beautiful rose scrolling, beautiful shimmering sparkles, and it just seems like we're up in a cloud, maybe dancing around, just as Aurora would love with Prince Philip. So, all of these vines and the logo here, and of course the trim around the medieval cut windows is gold leafing, and it's very gorgeous. Even hidden over here they have 6+, but it's so pretty as it's scrolling vines, and it has little roses there, and I would say that's probably just an homage back to Aurora as she spent her time as Briar Rose in the forest. Before she got her castle was the forest. So we just keep scrolling down. It's so beautiful. I love this as half and half of the box is separated just for the two colors. So again, it just goes all the way down. More little briar roses there. Very gorgeous. It says Disney Sleeping Beauty. It doesn't say anywhere up here Aurora limited edition doll. It just says Disney Sleeping Beauty, which is fine because Aurora does go by that name, of course. And it says limited edition, 1 of 5,000. So they made 5,000 of this doll. Seems that she has been selling very well all around the world. Of course, shopdisney.com, Shop Disney UK, Shop Disney Europe, Shop Disney Australia, Shop Disney Asia, Walt Disney World, and the Disneyland Resorts. So just everywhere. The Sleeping Beauty 65th logo is featured here on a sticker that is on top of the plastic. So sometimes these are just kind of melded in with the plastic, but this is actually like a sticker. Like you can feel that it is rose up from the plastic. That is interesting. It just kind of depends on the doll, I think, but in the past they have included it just built into the plastic, but then also they're including it here as a sticker. And some of them I saw were just a little rough, so I'm glad that I got like a good one, but there is still kind of some crinkling on it. But it says Disney Sleeping Beauty 65. And I love the font there, very medieval. So I love everything, the presentation here is just gorgeous. And as you can see behind Aurora, she is standing in the clouds, as if she is dancing off Once Upon a Dream. Of course, this is how the Sleeping Beauty film ends. Her and Prince Philip are dancing into a cloud, and Princess Aurora, she is transforming her dress pink and blue. So I think that this is sort of paying an homage to that as well. But the overall design of this dress, I believe, is based off of some concept art that we will take a look at momentarily. So also want to point out that there's some beautiful birds of song behind Aurora. That of course comes straight from her godmother Fauna's gift to her as the gift of song. So this face sculpt is amazing, and I think for anyone who wants to buy this doll, you just don't understand how beautiful she is until you actually get her in person, because this works so well to me. I love this face sculpt with Aurora smiling with her mouth shut. Not that I don't like it when she's showing her teeth, of course, But ever since they started doing that with the Midnight Masquerade Aurora doll, uh, many moons ago, it seems like. I just think that that just compliments her so much, and they have been using that for a while, so I'm so glad that we got an updated 17-inch face sculpt here for Aurora. She has beautiful pink lips, and her eyes here are violet, which is a matter of contention, just as Aurora typically has blue eyes in her film, but always marketed with purple eyes, which is something that isn't new, so I'm not surprised there. And actually they look very, very pretty. You know, I always kind of figured Aurora's eyes were kind of a mix of pink and blue, so yeah, so just kind of goes back to those colors. She has a gorgeous new tiara that is metal but painted gold, and it has like beautiful gems in it. Same thing with her new necklace here. It's just so stunning. Like the metal, and then there's like a shimmer kind of to the necklace. Like, I think it's just so pretty. I'm so glad that they didn't reuse just the older ones, as there have been many Aurora limited edition dolls released in the last 10 years. So there was Pink and Blue Aurora, there was a Briar Rose doll, and then the Wedding Aurora doll. I mean, it's been a lot. So it was really nice to see something completely different. So as we go down, her bodice is very interesting. I think that this is like a medieval kind of pattern. You know, it kind of looks like roses, kind of like a medieval English rose, maybe. My English followers, you'll just have to let me know what you think of this, but I think Aurora definitely is based on a medieval British princess. But, you know, that might be a matter of contention just because there is a lot of fantasy with these characters. But so half of her bodice is like a magenta pink, and then the other half is a nice, pretty sky blue. It's so beautiful. This is embroidered, you know, stitched on to the bodice, and I really, really like those patterns. It reminds me of like some medieval Gothic kind of patterns is exactly what that reminds me of. So as we go down, we can see Aurora has beautiful blonde hair, and it is very crunchy and crispy, just from what my deboxer friends have been telling me. And I think that's just from the glue and from everything that has held her hair in there. But I'm sure if someone were to give her the love, that her hair would be so stunning, you know, if that's what you wanted to do. Probably boil her hair and recurl it and all of that fun stuff. So Aurora's dress here is interesting because I've always wanted Aurora in purple. This is very, very close. It looks blue, but you know, as you move the light kind of around, it's interesting because the shades and the tones change. It is so beautiful. I love this top layer of this skirt. Now, is there anything underneath the skirt? That is a no. So from what I've seen with my fellow unboxing friends, as you know, there's people who keep things in the box like me, and then there's people who debox, you know, all different ways of collecting. But from what I've seen, there is nothing underneath there except maybe for some tissue paper holding it in and keeping it nice and full. But as you can see, I love how the light catches this dress and it creates like this metallic kind of purple dreamy effect, you know, as Aurora would be dreaming of her true love. I love that, absolutely. So this skirt and the bodice is based on, I think, this is not confirmed, but a concept art for Aurora that the legendary Disney legend artist Mark Davis did, and I believe that is what this is kind of inspired by, just given kind of the angles and the cuts of the dress. So I also love that, of course, because I love Mark Davis and I love all of his characters that he has created for Disney. So we keep going down and we can see on this kind of jagged portion here of the front of the dress, you know, very medieval, but on this pink sash here, there is more embroidery that is reminiscent of like an English rose, but this is definitely a callback to her time as Briar Rose. Absolutely. You know, I don't think that could represent anything else, which I love, you know, and I love Aurora with roses. You know, I don't think Belle is the only princess that can have rose motifs. Very beautiful. So there's some embroidered little circles down through here, one with like a cross and then one with like a flower. Just very medieval, very gothic. Has beautiful little pink stones, little embroidered sparkles, just very, very pretty. There is also some embroidery around the bottom of her dress, but you cannot see that unless you debox or deconstruct the box. But I thought that was interesting that you can see none of that down here. So there is some fun like rose embroideries and some fun embroideries of the three fairies. So as we turn around, there is of course a window on this side, and it is cut like a medieval castle. I think it's exactly what it reminds me of, as Aurora does live in a medieval castle. So, and this side is pink, the other side is blue, and there is more of this beautiful forest scrolling. And I think just going back to, you know, her time in the forest, very pretty. And we go down and there's a nice briar rose here. I love that so much. Another fun detail is that the ribbon holding the box together is pink and blue, reminiscent of Aurora's dress. So I really like that. And this isn't just like, you know, any ribbon design. So there's like little pink bits and little blue bits. I really like how you can kind of see the pink and blue together, and I think that's so pretty. I love that. I love both. I can't choose pink or blue. I can't decide. So the back of the box is ombre, of course, pink and blue. It says Disney Sleeping Beauty here, and this is like an original Sleeping Beauty logo. And there is a commentary that just talks about a little bit about the doll and a little bit about the movie. So it says, if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true. And that is a quote that Aurora makes in the film. It says, celebrate Sleeping Beauty's 65th anniversary with this wishful Aurora doll that radiates elegance and hope. While the wicked fairy Maleficent places a curse on her, the spell is lifted by the handsome Prince Philip, and Aurora is saved by true love. Disney artists are delighted to present this limited edition doll that will be a fan favorite for dreamers everywhere. Absolutely. So the price tag is down here, but the newer ones don't have the price on there, but she retailed for $150, which US dollars, which was an increase, yes. So a lot of collectors definitely weren't happy about that. So here's the blue side of the box with the window. We love the scrolling. Of course, we love the sparkles. Very beautiful. We can see this side of her dress. And more sparkles there. I think her hair looks pretty behind her, but I understand if you debox this, it's gonna look like crunchiness. All right, everybody, I believe that's all the details here of the boxed Princess Aurora limited edition doll and my take on it. I absolutely love this doll. At first, when she was revealed, I wasn't too sure about this design of the dress, but I will tell you, I don't even think about that now. I think that this is so gorgeous, and I cannot wait to display her with my other Sleeping Beauty dolls. And of course, stay tuned on my social media to see that, as I am going to be taking pictures, and I'm so excited to get a grand picture of everything. All right, everyone. Well, if you enjoyed, and if you enjoy Disney limited edition dolls, make sure you like this video and make sure you subscribe. Help me keep spreading Disney magic, and I hope everyone has a magical day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.